Back to school spending could hit a record as parents are buying costly technology for their kids at home. This apparently, a lot of people are out of work with the lockdown stuff, and they're doing the video conferencing and they're on the Zoom, and so are the students. A lot of students are not going to school as well. And so you put those two things together and you say to yourself, well, people are out of work, maybe they're not spending as much. You're curious how people are going to act with the back to school stuff. But it turns out, based on some investigation here, and I guess some surveying, as you would do to gather some info, some intel, people are actually going to spend more this back to school on technology. And the reason being is because they don't know. They got a lot of questions. Are kids going to go back? They got that janky old computer over there. Should they get an upgrade? If they're going to be sat at home, if they're going to be at the dining room table, maybe it's time to think about investing in a better laptop, a nicer headset, another laptop, because they keep stealing the parents' equipment.
Yes.
But as the longer this thing goes, people start to really consider a future in which, even if it's partial, that there's going to just be a lot more education taking place at a distance. And it goes across the whole spectrum. Goes from elementary school into high school, and of course all the way up to college as well. I don't know if you saw the report, Harvard, they just said we're going to do it all from home. And some people are upset because they said we're going to also charge the same amount of money. And so there was a little bit of outrage on Twitter, but you're not surprised to find outrage on Twitter.
No.
Because that's where outrage tends to go, doesn't it?
That's where it's born.
Somehow finds its way onto Twitter. It's got a fast express lane. Is that outrage you got there? Because that's exactly what we're looking for.
Yeah. Come on it.
Yeah, come right here. Parents of kids in elementary through high school plan to spend an average of $789.49 per family. That's USD, topping a previous record of $696.70. So spent pretty big increase, almost $100 increase there. This is according to the National Retail Federation. They do an annual survey. College students go even higher. They're expected to spend $1,059.20 per family. That's up from $976. Most parents don't know whether their children will be sitting in a classroom or in front of a computer in the dining room, as I mentioned. But they do know the value of an education. So what does this mean, Will? Well, a couple things. Spending goes up, so the retail sector starts to say, okay, maybe there's a light at the end of the tunnel here. Problem is, these people aren't going to some brick and mortar store. They're going to order this stuff online.
Right.
Let's be honest. It's going straight to Amazon. Whatever this extra spending is going straight to Amazon. Maybe Best Buy gets a small piece, but it's going straight to Amazon. And there's some other things here, other implications. Remember when you were in school and you showed up, you had the wrong outfit? And everybody's like, look at this guy. This guy can't be friends with us. He got the wrong outfit. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just, school could be harsh like that. So you would then go to your parents. You say, I got to have the better, I need an upgrade on the sneakers. They're casting me out.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying you should do that either. You could be cool. You don't need any of that. But that's sort of how things operate sometimes. Well, you don't have any of this going on. And the same thing happened to the business casual clothing for adults, where you may spend more on technology now. If you don't have to go out in public as much, show off as frequently, you could just sit there. All you need is a shirt. And you sit at the dining room table. No one's seeing the sneakers. So the department stores are in real trouble regardless. The malls are in real trouble regardless. And it looks like Amazon's just going to, I'm guessing they're just going to vacuum up all that extra spending.
Yeah.
As you would if you were Amazon and if your name was Jeff Bezos.